Morning. So we are here looking at my creep feeder. I have a little space right here, and all the kids just go inside there, and they always have access to feed. This is the creep feeder that I have downstairs on my open pen. All the young kids go in there and eat every day. So these goats that you see around are basically some of my native and crossbreeds and so forth that I have here on the ground. This is one of the spotted animals from the ram. This is a little kid here that is being bottle fed. Very tiny little goat. I have a young ram here. Look at this ram. This is a graded ram. He's a graded ram. Look how nice he is. Come and have a look sideways. Look at him sideways. Very nice young fella. For a graded ram. So these kids are coming from my Nubian ram. And these kids are coming from natives. And you can see how nice they look. Not this little one. This little one is a true native. See how small and tiny he is? He's a true native. Very friendly. We basically feed him off other mothers in the pen. And that goat with the big belly is my favorite native mother. She's probably about 9 years old. Alright, so let's take a look at the upstairs. Now I'm here with Mr. I'm here now with Mr. Clark, and he is showing Miss Brown, this young lady here,
ready?
How to do vaccine. Now, Miss Brown, what do you call that vaccine when you did that? So
this is subcutaneous, under the skin.
So what does repeat it for me.
It's subcutaneous, meaning it's under the skin. You have subcutaneous, you have intramuscular, which that you're given under the skin. You have intravenous that is given in the vein.
So that is 3 different ways of giving an injection.
Yeah, it depends on the injection.
It depends on the injection that you are doing.
Yes.
So one of the things is that vaccine is done under the skin. Yes. Basically, when you vaccinate the animals, like the big one is the tetanus, overeating, and this tetanus bacteria. If you don't vaccine against it, you can lose the kid. You'll just get up tomorrow and the best kid will just drop and die. Look at this young lady here. So for example, this young ram here, he has his horn. If you look at his horn, could you hold this one of the things is that we are now vaccinating some of these kids. And the reason we are vaccinating them is because we need to dehorn these animals. Now this animal way past the age of dehorning. No, we should have, how old is he?
Month a little bit.
Month a little bit. I usually like to dehorn a little bit less than
3 weeks, but
3 weeks to 4 weeks, yes. Now, do not do vaccination unless you
do not do dehorning.
Do not do dehorning unless you vaccinate first. And when you vaccinate the animals, you wait for 7 days, at least 7 days before after vaccination, because after 7 days, this animal is protected. So if he gets a cut, or when you're dehorning, there's any flesh exposed, or anything like that, the vaccination is supposed to protect him and give him coverage. So this vaccination that we are talking about, it's similar to the COVID. Not the vaccine is the same, but the procedure is the same thing as the COVID-19 vaccine that people is giving out. So it protects the animals from a lot of different diseases and viruses and so forth. So this is what I wanted to point out. and I showed you how to give them the vaccine. Now, the way that Mr. Clark did the vaccine, there are other people, or maybe even other doctors or vets, who do it differently. It's not a cut and dry what I just showed you. Some vets do it in the front, some vets do it in the leg. Different vets do vaccination in different ways, but the main thing is that you do the vaccination under the skin. And what you call that?
Subcutaneous or sub-Q.
Sub-Q. Right, I'm not pronouncing the word very well here now. When you give antibiotic, that is usually either under the skin or
in the muscle.
Yeah. So antibiotic can be given into the muscle or it can be given under the skin. And also the next one that I want to talk about is the ivermectin. It's usually under the skin, or muscular can be too, but most times it's under the skin. Yeah, that is what is recommended for ivermectin, under the skin. So most injections are usually under the skin, and it is very safe for farmers. How much cc are you giving these animals?
2 cc.
So it's 2 cc, and this vaccine is called what? COVID-8.
COVID-8 plus.
COVID-8 plus. Yeah. You push the needle about 1 inch inside the animals when you're doing it, under the skin. And usually, when you finish doing this vaccination, after you pull out the needle, you massage the area. We are now going to vaccine this little young kid. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is catch the animal, subdue him. Clark choose to hold him this way. And we are going to give him the injection right between here. Show Miss Brown where you're going to give him the injection. So if you can see it, right between there, 1 inch basically of needle, and then she put 2 cc of this COVID-8 plus vaccine. And then usually you rub the area like what you see Mr. Clark doing, you massage the area so it circulate and go in the body quickly, and then you let go the animal. And that is the final. Just like probably feeling the same like when a human being get a vaccination. Now usually if this animal has a mother, she's actually being bottle fed right now or fed off other animals. Usually anytime you give vaccination, injection or anything with these young kids, or you dehorn them, the first thing they do is look for their mother, run to the mother and suck the breast. One or more of the kids got tetanus. He did not have any, did not get the vaccine. Let's take a look. As you can see, this kid is very stiff. He can't move, and if he tries to move, he'll just fall over. Who's his mother? That goes. One kid alone, child. You have to check the breast. This kid is what? 2 months old. This kid is about. This kid is about 2 months old. When was the dehorn?
That's the mother right there.
So you have to make sure so that them breast. See it? Watch it. You saw that. You film that, right? So I hold the phone. Then he's gonna die. He's in pain here now, you know. You see right now? He's feeling pain. All his organs are collapsing here now. His foot stiff. All them foot them stiff. See that? Everything's stiff on him. And he's gasping for breath here now. Can't live. He's gonna die. You know what is the best thing to do? Cut off his neck. Then not suffer. You know to do that? I'd kill him, so I'm not suffer. All the welcome to you.
right there.